Are you banned from Shopify Payment and Stripe and wonder what you need to do now? If that's you, keep watching. What is up, people? It's Nats here, and in this video we're going to talk about Stripe, Shopify Payment, PayPal, all those things. I mean, this is the last thing you want, getting banned if you're just about to scale and you find the right product. Everything is working out, and now Stripe is banning you, or Shopify Payment banned you, or something like this happened. We're gonna go through what you need to do from the beginning to prevent it so it won't ever happen, and what to do if this happened to you. So first thing first, if you start with Shopify, first thing when you start your Shopify store, it would give you this option. The first option, they want you to use Shopify Payment because clearly they make money out of it. So first you connect your Shopify Payment. And the key, first thing key is to always fulfill your orders on time. And if you're using AliExpress, this is a little tip that you could have. When you're searching on AliExpress, there is a thing down there that says processing time. We want suppliers that have 3-day processing time. The reason we want that is because we don't want your orders to be unfulfilled for too long. When it's unfulfilled for too long, Shopify knows what's gonna happen. They're actually gonna first email you and give you a warning that why are your orders unfulfilled. And when it's unfulfilled for too long, then they're gonna go and ban you and say, hey, you can't actually use Shopify Payment. Another thing, if like people actually take 7 days to process the order, it's gonna take so long to add tracking to your Shopify that people start complaining and they're just gonna dispute orders. So we wanna always look for people that the processing time is very short, not too long. This is only when you're just getting started with Shopify and you're not using supplier. Because when you use a supplier, most of the time, most suppliers, they update orders every 24 hours. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. So there's a lot of times when you start a Shopify dropshipping store, right when you even get it connected, they do a quick screening. And if they feel like if this is a dropshipping store, they automatically actually ban you. And probably sometimes happen to some of you guys that your store just closed down or whatever. And the thing is, it is on Shopify policy. Clearly, you can't have a high risk business. And if you're dropshipping from China, that might be considered a high risk business. And they don't wanna work with businesses that are high risk. The thing is, you wanna do everything you can to prevent this to be a high risk business, right? I mean, eventually, like if you're dropshipping from China, that is considered a high risk business. However, like I said, there are ways around it. Okay, now into PayPal real quick. So my main payment methods are PayPal and Shopify Payment right now. I've been very careful. I've been banned before from Shopify Payment before, and I used Stripe. But now I'm back on Shopify Payment and everything is rolling, everything is good. And then like I said, the reason is I moved from working with China supplier to actually working with a supplier, from AliExpress supplier to working with a supplier directly. And I think that's what most of you should do after you start. And when you get a winning product and you're scaling from, let's say 10, 20 orders a day, now you're consistent, move on to an actual supplier instead of just using AliExpress supplier. It's really hard to scale, at least in my opinion, on AliExpress properly because they communicate a little bit slower. They don't care as much because they work with AliExpress, to be honest, not necessarily with you. So it's easier to actually work with a supplier directly to prevent everything like this. You wanna have your tracking and everything updated. So when it comes to PayPal, make sure that I have another video of how to never get banned on PayPal or never get limited. I put it somewhere right here. Or if you go on my channel, scroll down, you see there, it's very detailed into PayPal and how to prevent any kind of limitation. You want to have this app called PayPal's Autopilot. I'll put it right there. I forgot what the name is. PayPal's on Autopilot, something like that, okay? And then that updates the tracking automatically on your PayPal, so your PayPal never gets limited. There are a lot of people that say they don't use PayPal. I've tried it before. It slightly drops your conversion rate, but it's not gonna kill your business. However, you're leaving money on the table, and you don't wanna do that, especially if you're just getting started and you wanna make money. So we want to have Shopify Payment and that. So now let's say that your Shopify Payment now got shut down. We have to get connected to Stripe. Stripe doesn't work in America. So there are ways around it. I'm not gonna explain this. You could Google it and find it out. You could kind of pretend that you live somewhere else or you're running your business from somewhere else and then connect the Stripe account to your business and then do it that way. But you can just Google it and find it. I'm not gonna get into that, but you can always, second option is Stripe. Again, Stripe and Shopify Payment, they both are owned by Stripe. So it might still give you a lot of issues, and honestly I'm not a fan because I had a lot of issues. So now let's say Shopify Payment didn't work out, Stripe is not working out, everything is like everything is just going down. Your business, now you have a winning product, you're selling product, now you have payment problems. How are you going to process orders? There are other ways. There's so many actually merchant account processors that you can work with. One of them that one of my friends actually using is, I believe, Payment Cloud. Okay, now if everything is going down and you're now wondering what am I gonna do, my Shopify Payment is down, my Stripe account is down, what am I gonna do? So the thing is, to begin with, apparently they don't work with high-risk businesses. And if your business is considered high risk, you wanna consider working with merchant accounts or processors that work with high-risk accounts, high-risk businesses. And one of them that one of my friends is using is called Payment Cloud. You can look it up. They work with high-risk businesses. They're not as strict. You just have to set it up. You gotta apply, and then you get on a phone with them. Apparently, they do a quick screening and just kind of do a quick background check or whatever that it's called that they do, and they're gonna set you up within 24 hours. If that doesn't work out, still there's so many processor or merchant accounts that you can use. I believe you might even be able to go to your own bank and try to see if you can set up a merchant account with them. There are so many options that you can actually do, so it's not the end of the world. These are just, Stripe and Shopify Payment are just like more convenient to set up, but other than that, you can go ahead and set up your own merchant and processor accounts. All right guys, if you find these kind of videos valuable, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in getting mentored by me and my team one-on-one, I have a link down below. There might be some spots available. I know it's being filled up for the next couple of weeks, last time that I checked, but if I'm gonna open up some spots, and if you go ahead and click down below, it's basically kind of going through what your goals are, and if you are a match to work with each other, you can apply down below and get on a call with one of my team members, and my team member kind of decide if we're a match to go work with each other. If we are, we can go ahead and get mentorship started. Other than that, I see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.